Good afternoon, student. Okay, so last day we completed page number 90, where you saw that Evans was confessing that how he had made the plan to the governor of the jail. Now, the governor really, he was reluctant. He was not desirous to admire Evans because this is the fourth time he has escaped from the jail. But though he was reluctant, but still the governor was admiring that really it was a master plan that how Evans had escaped from jail. Now at last, on page number 90 here, in this line, that the governor shook his head in a token of reluctant admiration. We learn something new every day. They tell me, come on, my lad. It told, come on, my lad. See, the governor, he is addressing a criminal as my lad. This suggests that though being the governor, the governor hated Evans a lot for escaping from jail. Evans had actually Evans, what Evans had done, it was a great disfame. It was a great disfame for the governor, but still he was addressing his as my lad. Lad means fellow. Because of these, my lad. Because of these, that Evans was really, it was a great plan that the governor had to accept it. Now what happened then? Evans made no show of resistance, and side by side the two men walked slowly down the stairs. As Evans did not oppose when the governor told let us go, and Evans did not actually oppose it, and these two men, that is Evans and governor, they were coming down to the staircase side by side. Tell me, Evans, how did you manage to plan all this business? You have had no visitors. I have seen to that. You have had no letters. Now governor was asking question too. Earlier in early classes we discussed that governor also asked various questions that how he could manage to bring that, to fetch that blood inside the cell, how he could manage to tell his friends that when the examination was started and all this. Now, governor was asking this to Evans, that to tell me that how you just make all this plan, because nobody used to come to you. You were confined in the cell. So how you made it possible to take the help from your friend and give the information to your friends when you were confined in that jail? Now, Evans was telling him, I have got lots of friends. Oh, Evans told, yes, I have got lots of friends. What's that supposed to mean? Now, governor was asking him, what do you mean by this, that you have got lots of friends? Me, German teacher, for a start. Now see, this was, the governor was surprised. We know that before appearing in O-level examination, Evans was given tuition in German, and a German teacher used to come to teach him. Now Evans was telling, and he used to come for at least 6 months for giving his tuition, for preparing him for O-level examination. Now Evans told that me German teacher for a start, means he was telling that German teacher who used to come to give him tuition on German language, he was also one of his friends. Surprised. You mean, but he was from the technical college. The governor told how it could be possible, because the German teacher who used to come to teach you, he used to come from technical college. How it is possible? Was he? Evans was almost enjoying it at all. You would check up on him, sir? No, see, it was not actually that teacher who supposed to come to teach Evans. It was Evans's friend who used to come, and with him, Evans had made all this plan, and that friend who used to come in the guise of private teacher, he used to actually connect Evans with his friends outside the cell. The fault is that sometimes question comes, do you feel that all the loopholes of the jail authority and the officers, they are the main responsible for escaping Evans? They actually helped Evans to escape from the jail. This is one of the certain criteria that Evans was asking the governor, that have you ever checked on him, that who used to come to teach me? Yes, you suppose that the teacher from the technical college, he was supposed to come to teach me. But have you ever checked his real identity? Have you ever checked that whether that man was that teacher from technical college? It was not done. So Evans told this. God Almighty, there is far more going on than now, the governor was surprised that this plan had started 6 months earlier, when that teacher used to come to teach. It was not the original teacher, it was Evans's friend, and he used to come in guise of Evans's friend. Always will be, sir, he told, that always will be. God is always almighty. Everything ready? Asked the governor as they stood by the reception desk. Now, the reception desk, the governor, he came and he asked the girl. Actually, the girl was also worked in that police department. So the governor asked the girl, everything ready? The van is out the front, sir, said the pretty blonde receptionist. Evans winked at her and she winked back at him. It almost made his day. This is winked just up and down of that eyelids. This is winked. Now Evans also winked to that blonde girl, and the girl also winked back to Evans, and it made his day. And still Evans was enjoying, though he had been recaptured. And the girl told that the prison van was ready outside. See you soon, Evans. It was almost as if the governor was saying farewell to an old friend after the cocktail party. See you soon, Evans. So Evans, actually governor was going his own car, and Evans was supposed to take back to the jail by the prison van. So when actually governor was departing from Evans, he told, see you soon, Evans, as if our narrator had given a clue to us, that as if governor was asking for a farewell after a cocktail party. Cheer you, sir. I was just wondering. I know your German is pretty good, sir, but do you know any more of these modern languages? No, Evans was asking this. Sir, I know that you knew German well. As a good teacher, a good student of German as well. But do you know more, modern languages? Not very well. Why? Governor accepted. No, I am not good at modern languages. Why? Evans settled himself comfortably on the back seat and grinned happily. Nothing, really. I just happened to notice that you have got some O-level Italian classes coming up next September. That's all. Well, Evans was telling, it's joking. Evans was telling, no, sir, I just saw that next September O-level Italian is coming, and that's all. That's why I'm asking. That this year, actually, I appeared for German O-level examination. So next September, I'm just preparing to appear in the O-level Italian examination. That's why I'm asking to you. Perhaps he would be with us next September, Evans, and governor told Evans, I feel next September he would not be with us. What does it mean? Because I feel that Evans would be shifted from that central jail, from Oxford jail, because this is the 4th time Evans was escaped. But and it was a great disfame for the governor that every time governor recaptured. This time also governor recaptured Evans. My question is, did he really? Let's see. James Roderick Evans appeared to ponder the governor's words deeply. Ponder means to think. When governor told, I think up to next September, you will not be with us, because he would be taken to other jail with more security. Now James Roderick Evans appeared to be pondered the governor's words deeply. No, perhaps I wouldn't, he said. Yes, sir. Perhaps I wouldn't. Means I would not be there with you till September, Evans told. As the prison van turned right from the Chipping Norton on to the Oxford Road, now Evans was, actually the governor had gone to jail with his own car, and Evans was with his car, and Evans was in that prison van. So when the prison van turned right and came to the Chipping Norton to the Oxford Road, the hitherto silent prison officer unlocked the handcuffs and leaned forward towards the driver. See, the officer, see, one line had been missed here. A silent officer had handcuffed the recaptured Evans, and together the two men clambered awkwardly into the back seat of the prison van. Okay, a silent prison officer handcuffed the recaptured Evans, and together the two men clambered awkwardly into the back seat of the prison van. Now that silent officer, hitherto the officer remained silent, but when the prison van came onto Oxford Road, the hitherto silent officer, hitherto means up to this, silent prison officer unlocked the handcuffs and leaned forward towards the driver. He just leaned forward, means bent forward towards the driver. For Christ's sake, get a move on. It wouldn't take them long to find out. See, that prison officer who handcuffed Evans, who had taken Evans into the prison van, he was also Evans's friend. And ultimately, though Evans was recaptured in Golden Lion Hotel, he was not going to take him to the prison, to Oxford prison. And that man, hitherto silent officer, he told the driver that for Christ's sake, get a move on. Move on means go speedily, because it wouldn't take them long enough to find out. Where do you suggest we make for? Asked the driver in a broad Scot accent. The driver, where do you suggest we make for? Asked the driver, the broad Scots accent. Understand what does broad Scot accent? Actually, broad Scot accent. Somebody had this type of accent, and he was none other that McLady who had come to invigil Evans. So the driver of this car was that McLady who had gone to invigil Evans. Understand? What about Newbury? Suggested Evans, and he was asking that where to go, and Evans suggested, what about Newbury? At first, actually, he had made in that question paper, and at first the governor thought that he had gone to Newbury, but actually he had not gone to Newbury. Now Evans was telling, what about Newbury? Suggested Evans. So that is the end of this chapter. I feel you have understood. It's a very entertaining, interesting chapter, and so we have completed this, and I find it's a really, really very much interesting chapter. I told. Few question was over there after this. That reflecting on the story, what did you feel about Evans as having the last love? Reflecting on the story, what did you feel about Evans as having the last love? How Evans actually had the last love? Yes, Evans had the last love. How it happened? When Stephens comes back to the cell, he jumps to a conclusion, and the whole machinery blindly goes by his assumption without even checking the identity of the injured McLady. Yes, it's true. That when Stephens came, the junior prison officer, at first he found that it was looking like Evans, but then he judged that it was McLady, and everybody did not judge it properly. Does this show how hasty conjunctions can prevent one from saying the obvious? How is the criminal able to predict such negligence? This is a good question. What could the governor have done to securely bring back Evans to prison when he caught him at the Golden Lion? Does that final act of foolishness really prove that he was just another good for a gullible governor? That was all? Yes. Do you feel that yes, governor remained very intelligent, but the last act proved him to be a good for a gullible governor? While we condemn the crime, we are sympathetic to the criminal. Is this the reason why prison staff often develop a soft corner for those in custody? We know. Evans also knew that Jackson, the senior prisoner, had a soft corner for him. Do you agree that between crime and punishment it is mainly a battle of wits? Yes, battle of wits. Crime and punishment, a battle of wits. So these are the question. Prepare the question, and you will. I feel that you should be very much intact with that, with the text, so that you'll be able to answer it whenever the question will come from. So thank you very much. Join me in next class.